Buenos dias. Welcome to another day, evening, afternoon, dawn or dusk in the ever-changing world. It's Monday the 5th of May, and disruptive systems continue to reshape how many will move the world. Opening some doors, but closing others. This is Digital Asset Observer, and today we'll be getting up to speed on Quant. So it looks like the first video on Ripple and XRP wasn't a one-off after all. Quant first came along in 2018, but the term for me had already been launched in my brain for around 3 years.
That's my quant.
Your what?
My quantitative. My math specialist. Look at him. You notice anything different about him? Look at his face.
That's pretty racist.
Look at his eyes. I'll give you a hint. His name's Yang. He won a national math competition in China. He doesn't even speak English. Yeah, I'm sure of the math.
Actually, my name's Jiang, and I do speak English. Jared likes to say I don't because he thinks it makes me seem more authentic. And I got second in that national math competition. So
I can't tell you why, but that scene always stuck in my head. It felt offbeat, even within the offbeat tempo of The Big Short. Great film, by the way. Add it to your list. If you want an idea of all the mischief that can go on behind the scenes, it's in that film. It happened then, it happened before then, and it's most definitely happening now. And as you may be able to extrapolate, will continue to happen tomorrow, and possibly even onto Wednesday. We just needed an all-star cast and quirky humour to rub our faces in it. The only actor they really dipped out on including was Marvin Lee Day. Yeah, Meatloaf. Unique music, unique acting style. I think he would have made a great Mark Baum, but Steve Carell did great. Anyway, we digress. Quant and the Quant Token. This is a thing that makes different systems work together. Currency, data, digital records all move seamlessly between banks, tech platforms, and even countries. No matter how separate they may seem, Quant is building a way to connect these worlds that are seemingly so disparate. It sounds great, it probably is great, and extremely innovative at any rate. But I don't know. I can't help but remember what the big brain main guys at the end of The Big Short did. Invested in water and seeds. Probably completely unrelated, and I'm digressing again. Given that a picture speaks 1,000 words, I've got to show you this from Elon Musk. Now there's a big brain main guy. So here it is. We've got a lovely picture here. We can see Quant right in the middle, the Quant logo. We've got, it connects financial institutions, payments. So payments, we're thinking Ripple, XRP, maybe XLM. We're thinking all the different blockchains. Supply chains, I mean, that could include VeChain, VET. That popped up into my brain when I saw supply chain here. Enterprises, data, APIs, all connects. See all the cryptos here, Bitcoins, Ethereums. Who else we got? Santander, Deutsche Bank, HBC, Citibank, PayPal, Amazon Pay. Up here we've got Bank of International Settlements, Oracle. In the previous XRP video we talked about how XRP is referenced in the Bank of International Settlements documentation. Surprised IMF isn't on here, but it's probably connected somehow. I'll just read out what's on this photo, on this image rather. So we're going to talk about multi-ledger tokens, MLTs. Multi-ledger tokens, also known as cross-chain tokens, are digital assets designed to be used across multiple blockchain networks. They aim to achieve blockchain interoperability by enabling seamless communication, data sharing, and value transfer between different blockchains. This is accomplished through approaches such as atomic swaps, sidechains, cross-chain bridges, or overlay protocols. Multi-ledger tokens promote liquidity, efficiency, and flexibility in the blockchain ecosystem, allowing users to access a broader range of services and markets. That's multi-ledger tokens. So a bit more on Quant Token specifically. The QNT token is the native cryptocurrency of the Quant Network ecosystem. It serves several purposes within the Quant Network and its flagship product, Overledger. So some bullet points here. Utility token. QNT functions as a utility token within the Quant Network ecosystem, providing access to various services and features. Excuse me. Users may need to hold and use QNT to access and utilize certain functionalities within the network. So if you want to use all this great interconnected wonderfulness, you've got to hold the QNT token. So imagine, I don't know, how many are Santander going to hold? How many are Amazon Pay going to hold? Could all get gobbled up pretty quickly. Licensing. Quant Network offers licenses for enterprises and developers to use Overledger. QNT tokens are used as a form of payment for these licenses, granting users the right to access and utilize the technology. So it kind of says it again. If you want to utilize the technology, you've got to hold the QNT. Network security. QNT plays a role in maintaining security and integrity of the Quant Network. It is staked by participants in the network, such as enterprises or developers, as a measure to ensure trust and prevent malicious behavior. Nobody likes malicious behavior. Governance. QNT token holders can participate in the governance of the Quant Network ecosystem. They have the right to vote on proposals, decisions, and changes to the network's protocols or policies, thus influencing its development and direction. Great. And the picture does speak 1,000 words, truly. So, if you've heard of Quant, you'll have heard of the Overledger. And like we said, it's like a universal adapter for digital systems. It's not really a new blockchain, but a bridge that links those already existing. So it links those already existing and the old school financial networks as well. So one thing it bridges is DeFi and TradFi, decentralized finance and traditional finance. So it can help with instant payments, like we saw on the picture, Santander's, Cities, Deutsches. So it can help with instant payments. Lost my train of thought again. There it is. Instant payments, tracking goods. Yeah. So it seems like a simple concept. In a world where systems don't always play nice and don't want to talk to each other, Quant sits down in the middle, buys them a Guinness, and gets the conversation flowing. Babelfish springs to mind, the universal translator. So Quant's story kicks off with Gilbert Viridian, a tech and security guy who's worked with big guys like MasterCard. You may have heard of them. Around 2015, he was in healthcare and noticed a problem. 2015, so that's when The Big Short was released, I think. Anyway, yes, he was in healthcare and he saw a problem. Systems couldn't share data easily, leaving information trapped. He thought, what if we could just connect all the information? And this led to Quant Network. Started here in London with a goal to link all digital systems. So, a few years later, 2018, Quant comes along. They launched their QNT token and rolled out the Overledger, the system designed to tie together blockchains and traditional financial setups. Instead of creating another chain, Quant basically said, let's make what's out there already work as one, an internet for digital ledgers, connecting them together like the web connects computers. It'll be kind of like, it is kind of like the operating system that everything will run on. Now by 2020, Quant had a working version of the Overledger, letting developers test it to link systems. In 2021, they upgraded it, making it easier to build apps that work across multiple platforms. They teamed up with those financial firms that we saw in that previous picture. It was proof that their tech could work in the real world. Coming forward a bit more recently, 2023, 2024, Quant kept refining their system, adding features for businesses like supply chain tracking or secure digital finance. Relatively speaking, they've stayed under the radar, focusing on real use over hype. But as we can tell, they've been catching attention from banks, tech firms, and pretty much everybody. More recently, they're diving deeper into programmable money. So digital cash that banks can tailor for fast, safe deals. It's a sign that Quant is playing a long game, building bridges for a connected future. And actually, that reminds me, what do we see down here in the picture? CBDCs, spooky. So there's a video I'm going to try and play from the Quant website that talks about, well, here's what it talks about.
The world we live in is digital, but money is yet to evolve. People and businesses demand convenience, intelligence, and automation in all facets of life, but their bank accounts can't keep up. Today's money is fragmented, outdated, and cumbersome. It's adding complexity, increasing risk, and creating inefficiency for businesses and consumers alike. It's time for money to change. It's time for money to do the work. Introducing QuantFlow. It's more than just a new type of payment technology. It represents a paradigm shift for financial markets. QuantFlow allows businesses, banks, and individuals to transform their existing bank accounts with money that thinks, reacts, and automates how the world transacts. Imagine a world in which payroll runs itself, liquidity adjusts in real time, and payments trigger automatically, seamlessly adapting to the needs of businesses and consumers, all without disrupting the banking systems of today. QuantFlow lets businesses connect, orchestrate, and program money like never before. Connect seamlessly to existing systems, ensuring compatibility with traditional banking infrastructure. Orchestrate new payment flows with real-time automation to optimize financial operations. Program financial transactions using QuantPay script, the language of money. Experience money that's smarter, more useful, and more purposeful. With QuantFlow, money is adaptable. It can keep up with the pace of change. Dynamic spending controls that let businesses automate budgeting and enforce spending rules in real time. Conditional payments that release payments automatically when conditions are met, removing manual approvals and delays. Intelligent subscriptions that adjust billing cycles based on usage, ensuring fairness and efficiency. It's time to bring money into the digital age. QuantFlow. Make money work with global programmability. Contact us today to learn more. The world we live in is digital, but money is yet to evolve.
There we go. So a little bit on price, now we've watched that video from Quant. Right now, QNT Token is sitting well under $100, with an all-time high of around $420. With a total supply of 14 million tokens, that actually gives QNT more scarcity than Bitcoin, yet with many magnitudes more utility. So if Bitcoin can reach 6 figures with basically zero utility, then maybe that's on the cards for QNT too. None of this is financial advice. I guess as Robert Plant would say, I've just been rambling. If you like it, then you can like it. If you want to subject yourself to more rambling button, hit the subject myself to more rambling button. Quant is like a babelfish, so in the code the comments today will be babelfish. B-A-B-E-L space F-I-S-H. Cheers, and see you later.